Hello, how are you doing today? So welcome to my channel, and in today's video I would like to talk about something that I used to believe before I became a Muslim. Like, it is something I used to think that I used to think that it was true about Islamic practices, and about all Muslims. So but after learning, I decided to join Islam because I found the truth. Yes. So I know this is something. It's like a problem, or can I say it's a belief that most non-Muslim believe, like the thoughts they have about Islam and Islamic practices. So I'm a Muslim revert. I've been there, and I know. And what I used to think is actually what so many people do think right now. But I want to clear up something. Since I've been there, I know what people think. And since I'm here right now and I've learned the truth, and I've been able to take my time to learn everything, and I now know the truth, I want to bring that up so that I can be able to enlighten the non-Muslims, or those people who believe about certain beliefs that I'm going to talk about the Islamic religion and even the Islamic practices and all that. Yes. So there is this an anti-human a terror group. We call it Al-Shabaab. Okay, here in Kenya we call it that. I don't know, but Al-Shabaab is a terror group that kills people, and mostly they kill innocent people. And okay, before I became a Muslim, or before knowing and learning about Islam, I used to think that that terror group is associated with Islam. But guess what? It's not. Islam is peaceful. That's number one. But a terror group like Al-Shabaab, is just a group formed on its own to kill people, and it is not in any way associated with Islamic religion at all. Because I used to believe that I used to see it in movies, and even people who do not understand Islam well used to say that if you're a Muslim, you have to kill somebody before you go to heaven. But that's not true. How can you do that? Like, how is that even a qualifier for you to go to heaven? Like, killing somebody, it's one of the biggest sins, in fact. Yes. So I know most people still believe, the non-Muslims and those people who do not know believe that some terror groups like Al-Shabaab are associated with Islam, and they believe that their job is to, before they go to heaven, it's a requirement. I used to think that also, that it was a requirement for somebody to other people before they go to heaven. But guess what? That's not true. That's just an illegal group of people trying to do injustices to very innocent people, for their own personal benefits. But it's not in any way related or associated with Islamic religion. I know most non-Muslim people and people who do not understand think that, because I was there and I used to think the same thing. But coming to learn about Islam and understanding everything and what is needed for somebody even to go to heaven or to go to Jannah, it's far away from such things, you see. So that's one thing that, okay, it's a misconception that most people believe that if you're a Muslim, you have to, before you go to heaven. No, it's not like that. And also, another thing, it's about the hijab part, the modesty part, and all that. I used to think that Muslim women are oppressed, something like that. They do not have a say in anything, which is actually not true. Women are the most respected human beings in the Islamic religion. Yes, we are very much respected. We have a say of our own, and it is just something that people believe. People who are not enlightened, those people who do not know, they think that Muslim women are oppressed people. They don't have a say. They can't stand up for themselves. But nah. That's not true. So it is something that I've come to learn and even understand, and even come to love being a Muslim woman, because there are so many things I benefit. Yeah. So many things I benefit. If I compare on how I was before and even right now as a Muslim woman, I'm very proud. And every time I think about this, I just say Alhamdulillah for Islam, because everything is good, so perfect. Yeah. So I used to think that Muslim women are oppressed women and they are forced even to cover, but it's not even, nobody's forcing nobody to cover. You see, it is something that is written in the Quran, and it's an order from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it is something that is covering up and putting on hijab shows that you are actually empowered, and you respect yourself, and you even respect Allah. And nobody does that for anyone. You don't cover up for anybody. Yes, you cover up for only Allah, because it is a command from God to cover up and all that, and nobody is forcing women to cover up. Yeah, so that is a misconception I used to believe, and I know even some of the people, like the non-Muslims and the uninformed people, think the same way. But because I've been there and I know what people think, I used to think the same. I'm here to debunk that. Yeah. So after learning, like real learning about Islam, I came to know and also realize that Islam is all about peace, mercy, discipline, and hope. Yes, so it's not all about like there's no like rules. It's just something that the Quran and even the Hadiths are like they tell us and they guide us about what about the right things to do and even to follow. You see, it is so simple, by the way, so simple. And the one thing that I actually love, like about learning all that, I came to love so much about hijab. Because why? Because hijab shows my power as a woman. It shows my power, my dignity as a woman. Hijab, it is a protection. And it's also a very powerful choice that Islamic women or Muslim women to choose so that to honor Allah and even themselves. So that's the whole beauty about Islam and all that. Nothing like oppression, nothing like forced, nothing like following blindly, nothing like that at all. So if in any case you judged Islam from the outside, I know there are so many things that that people still do not understand about the Islamic religion, and you're free to ask. If you got somebody, like, you can actually ask. No one is not willing to help you. So everybody is willing to help you to understand everything about Islamic religion. And if you have any question, you can also just ask me from the comment section. Then I'll make a video about it so that you can actually understand better. You see? So what I was saying is that if you have been judging Islam from the outside or from the perspective of other people or from what other people say, just know that you've been getting it all wrong, because honestly, I do understand. I've been there. I've judged Islam like a lot in the past. You see, I've believed so many lies that people tell about this, about Islam and all that. But learning the truth and understanding everything so perfectly has just made my life so easy, and it has even given me a lot of peace. And I'm always glad and happy to try and explain this to people, even my family members. I do tell them, because my family members are not Muslims; they are Christians. And what they used to believe is what I used to believe. But nowadays, I'm the one to educate them, to enlighten them, and even to tell them the entire truth about the Islamic religion. And thankfully, they are so much accommodative, they're so much understanding, and everything is perfect. And I'm here to help somebody out there who is trying to understand the Islamic religion, and even, I don't know, try to hate, because so many hate are there. I can't say that there are a lot of them. But you know what? It's just a matter of trying to learn and understand. Then everything just falls in place. And if you cannot be part of it, you can just respect it. And being curious is not bad. Be curious, learn, and don't let media or culture define this beautiful way of life, you see. And I encourage you to be open, because you never know how your heart is going to be touched. Just like mine was. Who never know? Whoever knew? So guys, thank you so much for listening to my story. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us all towards the truth. And this is my dua for you. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, like, what are you waiting for? So please give me support, show me some love, subscribe to my channel. And I'm here to share this story as a Muslim revert, to encourage somebody out there who is on a similar journey, or who is thinking about joining Islam and they do not know where to start from, or they're just curious about Islamic religion. I'm here to share, because I know the after and the before Islam. So it's all a pleasure to me. Until next time, bye bye.